level of that, I was at the Green Mill in Chicago with I got to see Mark Smith and the Poetry Slam kind of develop. I mean, they started in the mid 80s, and I wasn't on the set until like the 90s. But I rode through a few of their sets, not seeing them in action. And, you know, one thing I say, there's a couple things that I think have been really pivotal movements in American poetry. And slam is definitely one of them. And for that, Mark Smith is owed a huge debt of gratitude for starting slam, for continuing slam at the Green Mill, and fostering this place in the American everyday life, and not in the American kind of recreational life, because you're in a recreational space. You're in a bar, okay, at generally after work, right? Creating this space in our recreational life where we could think about, you know, difficult issues or in the form of poetry, and also hear poetry in a non-academic setting, which is what I think it was really a lot of his impetus was about. It was a feeling that poetry only belonged in the academy, in the voice of kind of abstraction. You know, not that that was entirely true, but that is the way that poetry was perceived. Mm-hmm. And what the slam did is it reached out to just you could be sitting in the audience, it could be a construction worker, it could be a teacher, it could be a doctor, you know, whatever. You didn't have to have a background in poetry. You didn't have to have a PhD or an English degree to receive this poem, and then also to critique it, you know, based on what you thought the poem was doing, what the performance of the poem was, et cetera, et cetera. And so I got to see people like Patricia Smith, Reggie Gibson, a lot of people come through that space and just, you know, bring with them their intimate and intricate understanding of the world and illuminate places that I had previously not been privy to. So I think that I guess maybe I'm getting away from I'm elaborating too much on the.
Go ahead. You good.
But I learned a lot from slam.